Morning. This is a CGTN reporter Chao live in the Asian city of Pingyao in North China's Shanxi province. While the 2018 Pingyao International Film Festival kicked off on October the 11th here in this Asian city, and now I am standing in the venue of this film festival, and behind me, as you can see, this is the biggest cinema in this venue. And this is an open-air cinema. This place can hold as many as 500 people. As you can see, the big screen is as large as 240 square meters. And every year, the opening ceremony and the screening of opening films are all been held here. So since it is an open-air venue, so if you come to watch any film here or take part in any activities here, especially during the early morning or late night, you'd better take more clothes with you. Because the climate in Pingyao, especially in the spring and autumn, the temperature varies greatly from day to night. And this place has a very special taste as it overlooks parts of the ancient city. As you can see in the distance, a very beautiful ancient architecture standing over there. And last year is the first Pingyao International Film Festival, and we know that famous Chinese directors Feng Xiaogang's film Youth was having its world premiere right here in this open-air cinema. And also on this year's film festival, the opening film Have the Sky was also screened here in the evening of October the 11th. Maybe in the daylight, this cinema looks quite regular, but when it gets dark, all the lights, all the stage lights are turned on. This whole place will turn into a very fantastic and beautiful stage and cinema. In fact, the film festival altogether has 6 cinemas, and this is the biggest one of them. And if you come to enjoy the festival, I think you must watch a film sitting in this open-air cinema. It will be a very special and unforgettable experience. It will feel like take you back into the time when people, especially in China, back in the late 1980s, Chinese people often sit in such kind of open-air cinemas to watch films. And now we walk down the stairs and pass through this security checks. And here you will see the center of this film festival venue. As you can see, the big characters PYIFF stands for Pingyao International Film Festival. And this is also where the red carpet events are held every year. And the big LED screen like this place has many of them. They display the promo videos of the festival as well as other film clip videos, and also it will broadcast live of the ongoing press conferences of various films screened here. So when you walk in this place, you can watch the live broadcasting of any ongoing events during the festival. And now, we will take you to a very important place of the film festival, the Pingyao Festival Palace. And this palace has multiple functions. Audience can watch films in 4 small cinemas in the palace, and can also have some snacks, take a rest, have a cup of coffee, or just sit there and talk with each other. You can do all these kind of things in this palace. Right over here is the check-in. And there are 4 cinemas, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the numbers. And also some small vendors selling different kinds of local products here. And here is ticket selling machines. Audience can get tickets here, and also the snack bars. And 1 ticket for the screened films here is around 60 yuan. And a few of these films will be free for the audience. Each of the small cinema here can have around 100 seats, and they display films 24 from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And some of these films will be screened for about 2 times. So if you miss the first screening of your favorite film, you can wait for the next, especially some outstanding films. And if you sit here having a cup of coffee, you can often see some directors talking with each other here, or producers. They also sit here and talk with each other. And now we are going to this small hall. Because I want to introduce you one of the highlights of this film festival. That is the tributes they pay to the Soviet New Wave cinema. Altogether, 10 Soviet films will be screened during this event. All of them are very outstanding Soviet films at that time. And these are the posters of these films. And if you were born in 1980s or 70s, you must remember when you were a child, you must have watched one of these Soviet films. And now we walk upstairs. 这里可以进吧？
可以。
不可以进啦。
对，除了工作人员。
Well, these small hall doesn't allow us to enter right now, so we will go to another place. Okay. And this year, the Chinese director Jia Zhangke, also the founder of the Pingyao International Film Festival, also initiated a bookstore here. It opened this year, and now we're going to take a look at. And we still have to go to the second floor of this palace. Yesterday we bought some snacks and drinks here in this palace, and they were not very expensive. The prices of these things are quite regular. So all these students and film lovers, our audience, can afford all of the food here and drinks. Well, this is the film bookstore. They said it's the first film bookstore in Shanxi province. This place have around 6,000 books that relate to film, and they altogether have 9 categories, including film history, film theory, film technology, Hollywood style, filmmakers' essays, and also film literature. And here you can also buy some cultural items here. They were all designed with features of film arts. And we can take a look. These creative cultural items, we can see they are the products. They are the products of the film industry, and a very important part in the film industry. The profits they make from the sales of these products can finally support the development of the film industry. And for the audience, they can also have something to commemorate their favorite films. And also some special design clothes. And what's special about this bookstore is that they also have some very precious books, the out-of-print publications. It's rare to see these kind of out-of-print publications in other bookstores, but in here, you might find some of them. And also, this bookstore is home to many book signing activities. So this film palace has also become a place for film literature. And maybe it's a little bit noisy outside there, but in here you can find a quiet moment. And for the out-of-print publications sold here, they're most about montage theory, film language, and film arts. And here's this Knocking on Heaven's Door, Bob Dylan. It's a book of Bob Dylan, the lyrics, and it looks like a snack of food. Very special design. And here, as you can see, they put many chairs here, and also two sofa over there, and two microphones. It looks like they're going to have a new book signing activity here. And now when we walk out of this bookstore, I think we can find out more about the films screened during the festival. You can take a look at the film posters hanging outside there. Obviously, you can see this palace was transformed from an old workshop. It has a special combined taste of the modern time and the old time, and also culture and the machine industry. Now behind me, you can see some posters hanging on that wall, and they reflect the theme of this film festival, which is the boutique festival for the people. So from left, the first one is the theme poster of this event. You can see this poster all over the place. Obviously, it's an old picture in old times in China. While the event organizers believe believe that film has its roots in market scenes and street performances. So this event emphasizes on the connection between film and people's daily lives and culture. And the other day, I interviewed Chinese film director Jia Zhangke, also founder of the festival. He said he believes that movies originated from magic and acrobatics performances, and these kinds of busking not only gave people at that time happiness, but also left them with beautiful memories. So with such a theme, Director Jia said they want all the filmmakers attending this event, both from home and abroad, can rethink the connection between film arts and people. And with such a theme, 11 filmmaker parties and 2 theme fairs will be held during the event, and all of them are free of charge for the audience. And now we can take a walk here and head to next place. Today is much warmer than yesterday because it's late autumn in Pingyao. Sometimes it's really cold, and the temperatures can be from 5 or 6 degrees Celsius in the morning and night, but they will rise to around 20 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. So you can see the temperatures really vary dramatically. And also the security checks during the festival are with high level. And now we will show you another small shop, the gift shop. This is actually a souvenir shop where you can buy lots of things. Compared with the gift shop we just saw in the bookstore, I think this gift shop, the products they sell here more relates to film. Like this special notebooks. The design reflects the theme of this festival. As you can see, as you sway this book, you can see the image is moving, and this is a woman playing acrobatics under the supports of some children in the street. Very interesting. And also some postcards of the film. And small cultural items, notebooks, bags, some home decorations, caps, cups, and this is actually a cup. And it's 56 yuan. I think these kind of film arts products are very appealing to those film lovers. And this is the book written by director Jia Zhangke. A very interesting book. Many of my colleagues have been reading them. Looks their business is quite good. The cashier has been busy with her work. And also some clothes. And you can see many young people are here. I guess many of them are from local universities and also universities in Beijing, because this film festival has launched a section named a corner of Pingyao. It's set for the graduates from various universities in China. These students are invited from the Beijing Film Academy, Central Academy of Drama, Communication University of China, and also Shanxi University, altogether 7 universities. Film students from these universities have been taking part in all the activities held here during the festival, and they definitely add some vigor to this event. And the Pingyao International Film Festival is also called Pingyao Crouching Tiger and Hidden Dragon International Film Festival. It's named after this name of the famous film from director Li An. And this film, Crouching Tiger and Hidden Dragon, won 4 Oscar Academy Awards in 2000. And Li An gave special authorization to the Pingyao International Film Festival. And they aim to use this name to encourage more young directors, young filmmakers, and also aim to support the good works of some new directors. They are just like the Crouching Tigers and Hidden Dragons. And they have great potentials to propel the fast development of Chinese film industry. And here you can see the red carpet. And when there is an ongoing red carpet event here, well, this festival has altogether 9 red carpet events. Not only the film stars, pop singers can walk on the red carpet, also regular people and students can also take part in some red carpet walking events. So this is why this film has this theme of boutique festival, because it emphasizes on the communication between regular people and filmmakers. And to talk about the filmmakers, on the red carpet opening on October the 11th, many well-known directors, filmmakers, and pop singers attended the event that night, including the Italian master filmmaker Roberto Rossellini. He walked here that night because the film festival has set up the Roberto Rossellini Awards, and the awards go to the best film and the best director of the film festival. And the best film will get a prize of $20,000, and the best director will get an award of $10,000. And besides Rossellini, Chinese actor Liao Fan, Yao Chen, Ma Yili, and Hong Kong director Johnny To also walked through this red carpet. Well, we also know that Liao Fan is a very famous Chinese actor, and he has won many international film awards in recent years. And his outstanding acting skills have proved that he is one of the best actors in China. And also Hong Kong director Johnny To, and he's also a producer. He once won the Best Director at the Hong Kong Film Awards 3 times. And the other day, also on October 12th, on October 11th, director Johnny To also took part in a dialogue with director Jia Zhangke and also the film students and film lovers, talking about amateur genre film. And this kind of activity is called master class. And master class is an important activity of this year's festival. And here we can see many posters of the films screened here. Altogether, this year's festival has attracted 1,200 films, 3 times of last year's numbers. And among them, 55 will be screened during the event. And they come from 25 countries and regions in the world. And half of them will make their world premiere here. And nearly all of them make their China debut here. And the opening film is Half the Sky, but we still don't see a poster of this film here. And you can also see this cinema named Spring in a Small Town. It is the name of a famous film work of director Jia Zhangke, and this Xiaocheng Zhichun Spring in a Small Town cinema is the biggest indoor cinema during the festival. And also, we just saw the open air cinema. It's also named after one of Chinese director Jia Zhangke's films, The Platform in Chinese Zhantai. This film festival has set up many different sections, and one of the important sections is the best of the festival, the best of the fest. And this film, Aika, is the best of the fest. It was directed by Sergei Dvorsvoy, and the director Sergei Dvorsvoy was born in Kazakhstan and graduated from a film academy in Moscow. And the actress is Samo Yesliyamova. She won the 2018 Best Actress Award at Cannes International Film. And on the opening day of the festival, she and the director also held a news conference for their film Aika. And this film has made its world premiere here during the festival. And they say it's the final cut of the director. And talking about this film festival, I'd like to emphasize that many of these film works are from very young directors. Many of them are Chinese directors. So this film festival has provided a platform for the young directors to showcase their talents, their outstanding, high-quality works. And here are the Soviet New Wave cinema posters. Well, today is not windy and warm. Really a good time to visit this film festival. Many young people like to take some photos here. And now I'd like to introduce you to this venue. As you can see, obviously it's an abandoned and old factory. What kind of factory? It used to be a diesel engine factory. This diesel engine factory was first built in 1920, and it covers an area of 70,000 square meters. Once this place had 1,500 workers working here. So these buildings are quite old. All of them used to be workshops. And from well, this is a restaurant, a very big restaurant in this film palace. It's named Jianghu Arnü, the name of the latest film of director Jia Zhangke. Yeah, now we can go on the story about this diesel engine factory. Well, after 1990s, this factory, due to some business reasons, was closed, and which resulted in the laid off of all of its workers. So after that, this place remained unused for about 10 years. However, it had a whole new start back in 2005 when the Pingyao International Photography Festival decided to open here. So in 2010, the artistic director of the Pingyao International Photography Festival redesigned this whole place, and the transformation and construction of this place started at that time. And when it comes to 2017, the Pingyao International Film Festival also decided to use this place as its main venue. And in 2017, they used just 1 year to transform this place. They changed 5 of the old workshops into film arts venues. Some of them were redecorated into cinemas, and some of them, as we just went, those places, the film palace, they now have become venue with multiple functions. And this film palace, we can call it the whole place the film palace for this Pingyao International Film Festival, is the first kind professional film palace in China. It's even bigger. It's even bigger than the film palace in Cannes International Film Festival and Venice International Film Festival. And compared to some major international film festivals in China, the Shanghai and the Beijing International Film Festivals, the Pingyao Film Festival might have a much smaller scale compared to them. But this place has a very big advantage, which is that all the activities, all the events are held here, and the audience can do all the things, can watch all the screened movies here. They don't have to run from place to place to watch the screen films as they do in Beijing and Shanghai. So that is the greatest advantage of this place. And here, it's an old workshop. As you can see, there are still some Chinese characters written on the wall. 工业学大进, which means we have to develop our industry like what they do in the city of Daqing. Daqing is a city in northeastern China. So at that time, China had lots of slogans like this. They encourage hard working, and I think today we look at such slogans, we can still feel the strength in it. And also some characters, other characters saying work hard and fight for the best quality, the biggest quantity, things like that. And these kind of old Chinese slogans also feel like they are encouraging the Chinese filmmakers and also the overseas filmmakers to work hard to produce more and better films for the audience. Well, today is Saturday. The guests to this festival looks more than working days. And lucky for the audience, all the activities, events during the festival are free of charge, and the audience will only have to buy tickets to watch the films. So the event enjoys a much open attitude towards people. And I think they aim to include more regular people into the feast of films. And here is the entrance as well as the exit of this whole film palace. As you can see, these are the three most important posters on the wall. This is Chao. He is responsible for many master classes during the film festival, offering many key points to the film students and audience. And the second reflects the theme of this film festival, Boutique Festival for the People. And this one is Chinese director Xu Zheng. Many Chinese audience are very familiar with his works, which have been great successes in recent years. Many outstanding film works from him. While Xu Zheng is also the mentor responsible for the young directors section of the film. And he's also responsible for one master class. While Xu Zheng is also a producer and a screenwriter. His directional works Lost in Thailand and Lost in Hong Kong were the highest grossing films in China's history. Xu has received many awards, including China Huabiao Film Awards, Mongolia Stage Performance Award, and China Drama Golden Lion Award. He's the festival mentor of the second Pingyao International Film Festival. And he will have his master class in October the 17th. And his theme speech will be marching with young directors. Well, since we already arrived the exit of this film palace, we can walk out of here and take a look at how this ancient city, Pingyao, looks like. While the ancient city of Pingyao has a history of 2,700 years, and today it is still the place that many people are living a normal life as thousands of years ago.
Okay.
Well, back in the 16th century, Pingyao used to be a financial hub, a regional financial hub in China. And Pingyao is also an UNESCO World Heritage Site, 5A rated tourist attraction. And here, many small shops here and small restaurants. You can have a taste of the local specialties, include Pingyao beef, the rice wine, and also some special pasta. As you can see, all of the architectures here enjoy the Ming-Qing style in the Ming and Qing dynasties. While the ancient city of Pingyao is one of the most well-preserved ancient cities in China. And it covers an area of 2.25 square kilometers. In recent years, it attracts more and more tourists from all over the world. In 2017, the number of tourists arriving here reached up to 12 million, and this number has been increasing by about 20% every year. That's an amazing number, and that has brought 50 billion yuan of total tourism revenue for the local government in 2017. While the Asian city is quite beautiful, and the International Film Festival is also quite fun. So don't hesitate to come and become part of this film fest. Well, that's so much for today. I'm CGTN reporter Chao. Thanks for watching. And you can find us at CGTN global media social media platforms. See you next time. Bye. Have a good day.